Today we are going to today I will be giving the explanation of the lesson necklace. So certain of the lessons I am going back to make you understand what it is understood. That means the lessons which have already been given to you. Now because it is a time for revision, we are moving to those lessons understood. Going back to that necklace explanation. So here what kind of a person is Madam Louise? Why is she always unhappy? So Madam Louise, isn't it? Madam Louise. Then so she was all the time. Why she is all the time unhappy? The first point is she is always. First point is she is always unhappy. The first point is she is always unhappy, isn't it? So what is the reason for the unhappiness? So what is the reason for the unhappiness? That means she belongs to a middle family, isn't it? Middle class family. She belongs to a middle class family, but at the same time, she was married to a clerk. So he is of the average level. She is married to a clerk who is of the average family. At the same time, she is very pretty, isn't it? She is very pretty, but her pretty is not adding to her everything because she is beautiful lady. What is me? Due to her circumstances, she is being married to a ordinary clerk. So after her marriage, she was not able to be according to the demand in the society. According to the demand in the society. So always she is having that complex in her mind. What is the complex in her mind? That she is beautiful, isn't it? But she was married to an ordinary clerk, and also she was not having valuable or wealthy things like those women who are in the society. So always that complex makes her feel that she is far away from those ladies in the society. That complex only, isn't it? So why she is always unhappy? Because she seems to be pretty. She herself knows that she is a pretty lady. But she was not able to match with the life of those society ladies. Not able to match with the life of the society ladies, isn't it? Because ordinary husband and he is working and only with that level she was able to live her life. So she is feeling her dreams are more, isn't it? That means her dreams are happy means her dreams are high. Dreams are high. They are matching with the whom? She is matching with the whom? With the wealthy ladies. With the wealthy ladies. So she is always unhappy. Understood? So and many times even she is not able to face in a friendly manner to her friends also. Isn't it? She did not want to see them also. Why? Because she thinks they will come to know about her poor state. They will come to know about her poor state. Isn't it? So she herself was thinking that her prettiness is not according to her prettiness or according to her beauty, she did not have anything to own. That is why the first point is she is unhappy. Understood? So if what she will do? She will come back and sit and cry. Why she sit and cry? Because she matches her life with whom? With her friend, whomever she had seen. That means she cannot equal with those lives. That is why she is always unhappy. Understood now? So once what happened? Once her husband, that is her husband, Mr. Lewis, isn't it? Mr. Lewis. So he came from the office bringing a invitation card, isn't it? Bringing an invitation card, and he has said, he thought when seeing that invitation card, she will be happy because no others are having an opportunity to go and for the ball, or to ball means party. Ball means party. To go the party of the minister who had already arranged, and there only high dignitaries or invited guests are the people who are going to gather in that party. So who also got a chance? Mr. Loisel and his family also got a chance. So he himself, the minister himself, had given that invitation letter to Mr. Loisel, isn't it? Because according to their friendship, he had invited him. So when Loisel got that card, invitation card, coming back home, he thought she will be happy. That means he knows that his wife is always having that sadness in her mind, that she cannot equal with those people in the society. So she is always like that. So in order to turn her and give her little happiness, he thought this invitation card will help her. And so he came home and given to her, saying that there is a party and nobody from the office is being invited, and he is the only one being invited. But at the same time, this did not give any pleasant to whom? To Madam Loisel. This did not give any kind of happiness to Madam Loisel. Why she did not feel so? Second is not feeling happy. Not feeling happy with the invitation card. Feeling with the invitation card. So why she was not feeling happy with that invitation card? That is the second point. Why she was not having that happiness? So he thought, Mr. Loisel thought that at least, that means going to a big party, minister's party, isn't it? So many people over there comes from many wealthy families, and it will be a great chance for Mr. Loisel as well as Mrs. Loisel to take part in it. she said first she had no new dress. So he said, okay, the dress what you usually wear is very beautiful. You can use it. She said, already I am using it many times everywhere. Now I am not ready to use the same dress for the party. Isn't it? Then, so that was the first thing. So what did he say? He said, okay, no problem. I had little money with me. That I will give you. And you can get a new dress for that. Isn't it? That means he had a costume cost. So what did he say? He got about some money he is having. And that means he was saving that money to buy a new gun, isn't it? Because for going for a funding, he thought he will get a new gun and he had saved a little money. Okay? He asked her how much it happens and then she said that it comes to about 400. Okay, then she said okay, that much money is there. So the dress, you can buy a new dress with that money. He handed over the money to her, isn't it? So again the lady was not happy. So now the dress problem was solved, isn't it? Because the money what he had, he decided to give her and buy a new dress. So that he thought that with that the problem will come to a solution, isn't it? But again what happened? So with that the first solution was over, isn't it? The problem was that means the dress, the problem was solved. So again the lady was not happy. Again she seems to be sad. Again asked what is the reason for that. So she said with the new dress that will not help me. Then he said I don't have any kind of jewelry because all the women who are coming over there are from wealthy family and they all had a number of jewelry, isn't it? Jewels. So I cannot go to that. Without any jewelry, I cannot go there, isn't it? So he said, okay, you can wear flowers, garland. Then she said, then it is a great insult for me in front of those ladies who are wearing golden jewelries. I standing in what flower garden. It is a great insult for me. I am not coming for the party. Then what did he say? They thought for many time what to do. Isn't it? Finally, he said, okay, you are having a friend, Matilda, go to her and get a jewelry from her because she is having a large number of jewelry, isn't it? So you go and borrow from her. So now who was happy for once again? Who became happy? Aloysia became happy. Why? Because now already the dress is there and now got the jewelry. She thought she will go to Matilda, her friend, and get the jewelry because she is having a good collection, isn't it? Okay. Now she went to see Matilda and now what did she do? A number of varieties of jewels were shown to her, but she did not like all. Again it was shown and finally she got a diamond necklace. She got a diamond necklace from Matilda. So now everything is ready for the party and now who is happy? Lois. Mrs. Loisel was happy. Okay, now with that borrowed jewelry and the new dress what she had already brought, they had gone for the party, isn't it? So in the party she was an attractive one. In the party she was the attractive one. Attractive one in the party. Because whoever came over there all wanted because she is very pretty, isn't it? And so now because many of them were there to dance along with her. Then the night came, finished, the party finished, and the poor husband, he was waiting outside, isn't it, for her to come and join so that they will come back. And then at night, late night, the party was over, and what happened? However, she did not want to remain over there, isn't it? Because the sweater which was given to her to cover the body seems to be very old. So she did not want the others to see that cloth. So what did they do? They made a hurry and came back home in the night in a carriage, in a vehicle. Understood? And before removing everything, 1 minute she thought, let her look and admire herself for the last, because borrowed diamond, isn't it? So the next morning she has to return it. So she thought, let me look at least once. And she stood in front of the mirror. What happened? All of a sudden it was a great shock. A great shock. What was the great shock? The necklace was lost. The necklace was lost, isn't it? She could not see the necklace and she shouted, and Mr. Lawson also came and joined her, and both of them searched everywhere, isn't it? They thought maybe left on the way. So he went in the night to the way where he had gone and then informed the police everywhere. But finally, what is lost? The necklace was lost forever. It did not come back in their hands. Then again, what happened? Again, what happened? Now the great tragedy started, isn't it? Now after the loss of the necklace, the great tragedy. Great tragedy started in the life of whom? In their life of Mr. and Mrs. Loisel. With the loss of the necklace, a great tragedy started in the life of Mr. and Mrs. Loisel. That means they were not able to repay what the borrowed necklace. Because the next day they have to give it, because she had borrowed from Matilda, saying that she had to go for the party. Now the party is over. So the next day she has to return it. Now they are not able to return it because the borrowed thing is lost forever, isn't it? And they had no money in their hand to buy a new one, isn't it? So now they were thinking how they will buy it. How they will buy it, isn't it? So what did they do? They started, totally their life had changed. How their life had changed? How their life had changed? Yes, everything had gone from the hands of Mr. and Mrs. Loisel, isn't it? Because they have to pay the thing. Isn't it? They have to pay the thing. So now everything had lost from their hands, isn't it? So, and the necklace, they had gone to the shop and asked for it, 40,000. 40,000 francs. For that, what they have to do? They have to leave. That means so 40,000. How can they take it? They don't have any money in their hand, isn't it? They don't have any wealth. So they have to change their life. Totally their life had changed, isn't it? Totally their life had changed. isn't it? And she herself started doing the work, and that was doing the work made the lady strong enough, and she was there. Now their aim was only to collect 40,000 in order to pay the necklace. So in between they had said it was given for mending, and so after the mending it will be paid because they need time to buy the new one and replace it. And by the time there was a necklace similar to that in the shop, and they went and asked, and it was the cost of 40,000. And they were, after knowing the expense of the cost of that necklace, they started to live a life like that, borrowed money from everywhere, and she herself started doing work in order to gain the money what is there with her, isn't it? Then what did she do? And finally they collected 40,000 francs, and then they went to the shop, got the necklace and returned it to Matilda, isn't it? So the whole life had changed, and now Mr. Loisel understood how to lead a simple life, isn't it? And then that necklace was replaced. Then the story up to there is over, isn't it? About the necklace, it is over. Now after many years on the way, she happened to see Matilda and asked and they both had come together, and she had asked her about you. First, who was not able to recognize her? Matilda was not able to understand Mr. Joseph because her appearance, everything had changed, made her look like a simple woman, isn't it? And then she had said that I had suffered everything for your repayment, paying you back your necklace, for that I had changed my life, isn't it? And everything I done because for that I have to repay it, isn't it? That means how long they had worked for? 10 long years. 10 long years took that 10 long years had totally changed her. So that 10 long years had totally changed the life of Mrs. Joycel, isn't it? So now she said it is all because of that diamond necklace which I had borrowed. So Matilda did not come to know what is the problem about the diamond necklace. Then she asked that for repaying it. So at that time, last moment only Matilda came to know that it was the real diamond necklace, isn't it? And she had said that I had given you the necklace which was not worth for 500 francs. That means it is very duplicate, isn't it? That means it is not having the value of even 500. For that you had suffered 10 long years and you had given me the original which is about 40,000 francs. Understood? So, what is the end? Who suffered 10 long years for nothing? Mr. and Mrs. Loisel suffered, isn't it? If they could have gone to her and asked her about that earlier, this 10 long years they will not have to wait and suffer, isn't it? But they did not ask Matilda about the jewellery. They did not inform her about the jewellery, isn't it? Even first if they had said about the loss, then she could have even said that it may be duplicate, not the real thing, isn't it? But they did not. They thought it is gold and they had suffered, lost their life forever, isn't it? So this is the story of Matilda. Now we go to the question answers. The course of the Loisel's life changed due to the necklace. Comment. People should always try to live within their means. Within their means, with whatever they are having, not to think about more than that. Aspirations have no limits, but one should never forget that. Means our desires, inspirations, our aspirations are the time we desire one or the other, and there is no limit for that. But we should understand it and live within that small area which is only for us. Understood now? It is very essential for a person to live a content life. He or she should believe in simple living and high thinking. Not everyone is born with a golden spoon in his mouth. We cannot compare our life with anybody's life. Our life is only for ours, isn't it? So we should know what is our life and live within that life. With honesty and hard work, we can always achieve our best. A person will never be happy if he gives causing for what he doesn't have. That means all the thing if he thinks about only others, and if he was not able to achieve that, then his life is not a good life. He will never have happiness in his life, isn't it? Like whom it will be? Like Madame Louise. Matilda Loisel was always running, believed her unlimited desire and wants and warmth. As a result, she had completely received her life. She did not care for her loving middle-class husband. She always thought beyond her limits. For the minister's party, she could have gone in her simple clothes, but insisted on buying new dress for 400 francs, which her loving husband had given her. Then she longed for jewelry, which she borrowed from her friend for the party and had lost it. After the party, for repaying the diamond necklace for her friend, she had to sacrifice for 10 long years of her life, as bad as her husband's whole income. She should have known that a person's goodness and character makes one beautiful, and not the beautiful dress and the attire. So we should know what is the beauty. The beauty is inside us, isn't it? All the good deeds what we are doing, that is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Not our external appearance. External appearance. Afterwards, after some time, what happens to the external appearance? It will fade, isn't it? As you grow, as your age comes older and older, all your beauty, all your pretty, everything will be fading, isn't it? So it is not a lasting thing, isn't it? But at the same time, all the good deeds, all the good thoughts, all the positive things you are doing will remain. They will not get faded. So when you are able to live within your limit, live within your limits, isn't it? Within your limits. Your life is beautiful. Then your life is beautiful. When you are able to live within your limits, your life is beautiful. Now, second question. What was the cause of Matilda? How could she have a ruin? Matilda's ruin. Ruin means destruction. How could she have avoided it? So what was the cause for her ruin? Her desire, isn't it? She wants to live equal with the other ladies in the society, isn't it? That had made her life a ruin. Matilda made a great mistake by borrowing a diamond necklace from her friend Foster, to whom in the minister's party. It was a beautiful one. No doubt Matilda looked beautiful, became a center of attraction in the party. Everybody admired her and her necklace, but all the happiness was short-lived, because on reaching home after the party, she realized that her diamond necklace was lost. Mr. Loisel became nervous. He went back on foot to the coach for it on the trap they had come from the report to the police. He investigated from all cab officers and even put an advertisement in newspaper offering a reward, but all was in vain. She and her husband honored a huge sum of money to replace the necklace, which lost them 30,000 francs. In order to pay the huge loan, they had to live a miserable life
for 10 long years. On the other hand, if Matilda had confessed to her friend that she had lost the necklace and had apologized, she might have saved her family from a loss of miseries, or the necklace was not even 5,500 francs. So, if she could have gone to Madame Loisel and said, Foster, and said that she had lost the necklace and she could replay it after some time, then who could have agreed to that? Foster could have agreed to that, and she could, at that time, she could have said that it was not a real thing. So, without knowing all that, Madame Loisel, Mr. and Mrs. Loisel sacrificed their life, lost everything, isn't it? All the miseries, all the borrowed money, everything came in their life, and they were not able to come to an end. And with all that borrowed money, they had brought the real diamond necklace, and given to whom also? Foster. But they did not get it back. And it was a good thing for whom only? Foster. Isn't it? Because she got, instead of the duplicate, she got the real thing. So, they had helped Foster only, but all the loss had come in their life. So, without thinking, they had done anything. Understood? So, be content with the things what you have. Don't go above the limits, isn't it? Come, live within your limits. You should know how much you have and try to live within that. So now we come to the end of the lesson. So I hope you have understood the lesson again, because second time giving the explanation it had